All right, maybe by now you'd have seen two videos, or you'd have seen a video with a forklift and a couple other equipments that I have that are in a storage unit. And so I've been slowly tinkering with stuff as I go along, but I noticed that I've just had, actually I had a small suitcase. I actually just brought it inside. One of the legs is broken, so it has the two wheels, and one of the stationary legs is broken, so it's just teeter tots. And I've been using that for like the past 2 months to run around, like for my road trips and or otherwise, throwing some tools in there, taking it to the storage unit. But today I picked up, so I had a Milwaukee Packout. I had the bottom frame, which has the wheel, and it has obviously the handle. And then I already had this small one, and then I can show you that I have those two right there, those two bottom pieces. So that was my first Packout, and I really didn't use it. In fact, the only thing that I use is, so that bottom portion currently has some aerosol spray in there, paint, and it's good because it contains all the fume and all that stuff in there, which might be bad. It might be, well, I don't think it builds up to an explosive level, but it definitely traps that smell. Each time I open it, it smells. But anyway, today I went out and I picked up this 3-drawer one, this 2-drawer one, and this top tote. And then I just came home and I dismantled the one I have in the storage closet there, and I just put this. My plan is to get rid of the bottom one, not get rid of it, but my plan is to put it back with that set, because this is more for like construction equipment where, you know, it's obviously not gonna fit in the drawers and stuff. But my plan is to get the Milwaukee dolly, and then I'll probably get one more 3-drawer one. So I'll have 2 3-drawer stack, a 2-drawer, and then I'll have the tote up top. And then I'll probably just keep this little small shelf on, or a small Packout on there. It's more for, I don't know, I would say it's more so for like small bibs and bobs, like bolts and stuff. I'll just leave it there. Mind you, the idea here was to have something where I don't need to unhook everything. That's the downside to the initial Milwaukee Packout, is that in order to access something in the bottom, you'd have to take off everything up top. And if they're all heavy, you'd have to take them off individually instead of taking off like 1 or 2 at a time. If they're all heavy, then you can't just lift this entire 3 stack to get to the bottom one. So I only have this set up now just because it acts as a dolly, and I can roll all the stuff around. So I'll show you what I've taken to the, like I've been tinkering with the forklift a little bit, but I had this on. This is a mix of what I've taken on recent road trips to pick stuff up and or stuff that I've brought to the storage. So I know I've had this M12 inflator. Came in handy for reinflating the quad or the ATV tires, because I rented a U-Haul trailer to transport it, and it was very close in the back as far as closing that little tailgate. So we deflated the tires a little bit to get the door to close, and so I had to reinflate it. So that's why I have that in there. I just threw this Milwaukee light in there. This is a LED searchlight. There we go. All right. So it has it's an M18, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty bright. So especially going to the storage unit. I mean, it has light in there, but you never know where you're gonna need additional light. Starting fluid. Pretty sure we're gonna need that for the forklift and all the other stuff at some point in time. It's for gasoline and diesel engine. Believe it or not, I've never used starting fluid ever in my life. So the battery was bad, so I got a new battery, and I was like trying to clean up the terminals and stuff. So I still got to do that, but that's why I have all this battery acid cleaner and corrosion preventer. Just household paper towel I stole from the house. Tub of towel. This one is on the downhill, but I just picked up a new tub from Home Depot. And then in here, I got all the gloves that I didn't like shred, and just so I can reuse them. So the main reason I bought this open tote is for stuff like this, cans and stuff. I can just keep it standing up. The only downside that I see is, like, you know, if it rains, the stuff is going to be in the back of my Tacoma. Not permanently. I'll take it out every night. It's not going to sit in there unless my Tacoma is like parked in the storage unit, because that's the only place that it really fits. But yeah, the only downside is if it's raining, which I can just slide this top portion off and put it in the cab of my Tacoma. But it just gives me easy access to these items. So initially, that's why I purchased it. They do have a Packout that has a big open, a fold-up door, and it pretty much folds up, and you can slide it backwards, I think. I thought about that one. I don't know. We might see if I return this tote, if it works to my favor. I'm trying to reset this motion light. So yeah, and like I said, this was one of my initial Packout purchase, this little slim Packout. And yeah, I put it there just for bolts. Obviously, in order to access stuff, I would have to take whatever I have on top off. So honestly, that's what I'm thinking about it. I might just get the one with because really I don't need anything tall in here. So really I can use the one that has the fold-up lid. So honestly, that's probably what I'll do. Because what I want to end up doing, I want to get the Packout searchlight. Again, this light might be adequate, but if I'm working in an area where I can have the Packout light set up on top already, that's probably what I'll end up doing. And so say I get rid of this, I put that Packout that has the big fold-up door. I can put some of this larger stuff in there, and then I can put this on top of that, and then I can put the searchlight on top of this. But we'll see. This stuff is all modular, so we'll see what fits. And this wasn't bad. This was only $49. I think each of these were like $150 and $179 respectively. All right, continuing on, 7 minutes in, rambling. And this is in no particular order. I just threw some stuff in here. I got my OTC 3650. What do you call this? Ignition. I don't know. It's slipping me right now. I got my. Try to open these things. Try to make a decent video. This is a meter, but it has a flare camera on it also, which is pretty cool. Probably should set this up on my stationary tripod. But yeah, this is a meter, but it does have a flare. Actually, there we go. It does have a means to. It's like a thermal imager. But it's a multimeter. So it got all the leads and stuff. So being that I'm going to be working on several electrical things, I'll fix it after I'm done. And then this is your standard thermal imager. Your standard. I don't want to turn it on. It takes a second to turn it off. But yeah, this is a FLIR thermal imager. Again, great for diagnostic work and figuring out like wires and stuff. This right here is a CL800 Klein amp clamp. So that will be coming in handy. I actually have that in my electrical box and I just took it out. There's several things on my, apologize for the shaky video, but I'm trying to do this. And then while I have this down here, so I I have this for a while, but in that ATV, the battery gets put in a very small compartment and it's really tight. And I figure when I was taking out the battery, I was like, I have the right tool. Because it's definitely pinned in the corner. Come on. There we go. And then I want to call this an ignition relay, but it's not an ignition. It's not a relay. It's a, why can't I remember it? Hopefully by the end of this box tour, and then this is a, I want to say this is an AES. That's not an AES, actually. That's just another, what is this? Yeah, an ES, electronic specialty. Sorry about that light. Yeah, electronic specialty automotive meter. And then this one has its own, man, I hate this motion light. If it doesn't sense its motion, it's obviously gonna go out. It has its own little amp clamp set up in here. So I'll get in here and close these up later when I get done with the videos to not waste your guys' time. But yeah, this stuff, it all fits, I promise. And this stuff is not permanent in here. It's just based on what I'm working on. I'll take it. This is some of the stuff I need. I got my NOCO jump pack in here. This is the big one of the original NOCO. So when NOCO first became a thing on YouTube, everyone was talking about NOCO. So this is the GB150. And this is an actual case that they make for it, with it, so you can put all the accessories in the pockets and stuff, and it fits in there. But yeah, so we'll close that up. I just got some random here, some padlock. Of course, it's a storage unit, so can't have enough padlocks to just lock stuff up. Tape measure. Tape, duct tape, and then I have zip ties. You never know. Zip ties and duct tape will get anything worked out, including starting fluid. So we got those two, and we come down here to the third one. I got these Ulsa wrenches. I just brought them with me just for the hell of it. I brought them on the road just in case, and I think I might have used them. They have these kind of angled. I want to say they're some crazy count on that. Anyway, so I'm probably gonna need some more longer wrenches and bigger wrenches, but these will do. I got a little light and carry. So I actually just wiped it down because it was pretty grimy, but it cleans up pretty well. I got all three of these. This is the medium-sized one, so I got the bigger one, and then I got a smaller one. And it's magnetized, so it's taking up all the wrenches here. Come on, buddy. So this is a 8mm. And then I got a snap-on set of quarter drive, long, whatever. Sockets goes from 15, I don't know, 7 to 15 or something. I believe that's what I'm seeing. Got a knife, brush that I was using to clean up the battery, and then first time I used this puller was to pull that old battery off. It's a Lang wiper terminal, battery terminal puller, and it worked perfectly. I just needed somewhere to store my tools. I have Milwaukee power tools, so I have two M18, or I got a, this is a 8.0, and this is a 5.0, and this is a 4.0 XC. 12 batteries, and then occasionally you might need to charge your phone, so this comes in great if you have an M12 battery. I got my Anavive 4-pound sledge, and I got my extended reach Milwaukee I'm not sure if this is the high speed or not. Yeah, it is the high speed because it has, yeah, the smaller head. So, and then in here I got just this random, what is this, the 3/8 inch impact. It's not stubby, but mid torque. I actually just took off this thing off it just now. I've been saying that I'm going to take them off all of my stuff. I just took off that little belt clip, but I left the screw on there because chances are you're going to lose those small screws. Impact driver, again M18. I do have the M12 versions of these, but this is what I had laying around. A Dominator pry bar, come in handy. I just threw this Steelman extendable reach 3/8 ratchet in here. It extends out. So that's the space saver. This screwdriver with the head on it where you can put a 3/8 inch, well, not 3/8 inch, but maybe 12 millimeter or something. Get more torque. Just a random 6-inch extension, 3/8. One of these snap-on adjustable wrenches. Just something I took on the road with me. And it's a Nico. I would say it's a Nico. Nipros. Kind of a quarter inch body with a 3/8 inch head. And then I got my only snap-on ratchet, which is not really it's not significant of why I have it in this box. It's just, it was in here. I think it was because I was using those long snap-on 1/4 inch sockets, but this is the only snap-on ratchet I have. And then I have a set of stubby or short 3/8 inch drive Tecton sockets, go up to 19. So I'll certainly need way more tools than probably what this thing can do. But the intent of this box is not to like replace my garage in the storage unit. It's just to take some stuff over there as I need it. It's not very far from where I live. It's literally like 0.3 miles, not 0.3, 1.3 miles away. So it's pretty close. So I can always run back if I need something. It's more so keeping my stuff organized. And like I said, I'm probably gonna replace this upper one with the one that's like this size, but has the big open door. That way I can just slide the stuff in there. And that way I can get the light on top. I don't know. This, like I said, this is just a means to store my tools as I'm working on stuff. So I don't leave them on equipment or whatever. I don't lose them. I like maintaining accountability for my tools because they're expensive. Nothing was given to me. I paid money for everything. And so I value them. And like I said, it's just a bunch of aerosol spray in that paint stuff in the bottom. So like I said, I only have it because I want to be able to like roll it using this dolly system. So yeah, this is going to be my mobile. Take it to the shed or the storage unit to work on stuff as I need to. So stuff is going to transition out. Like, I won't always need this no-code thing taking up space in here. I won't always need all this electrical stuff. But I will always need basic hand tools. So most of these will probably end up staying or getting recycled out as I need to with stuff I already have. But yeah, like stuff like this will probably end up staying. Batteries will get cycled out. I probably need to throw a charger in there. So I didn't really plan this out. I actually have a list of stuff that I need to take with me over there, but this is what I have so far. Just, like I said, cleaning up the storage, cleaning up the tools I had laying around, and taking stuff out of the suitcase based on the road trips I've been. I do like the fact that this thing, I didn't know this thing actually stows away. So it latches. So it latches, and you can put a padlock right through here. You can see, you can put a padlock right through there. You see my finger? And lock it. Or it just stays locked so that the drawers don't slide out. But I didn't know you just push down on this tab and then you can slide them in. So I didn't know that this thing does that. Like it gets out of the way. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is my mobile Packout. Anyway, I have a couple more videos to make. As me always say, like and hit a ting.